Hello and happy Monday. Welcome to this special series that we are doing now until LashCon. Every single Monday, we are going to be interviewing lash artists every stage of their journey. We want to hear from you. We want to talk to you about your LashCon experience. We want to talk to you about your experience as a lash artist, the good, the bad, the ugly. We want to just know more about you. And today we have a special guest, Max from Hawaii, who I'm so flippin' excited to able to have her come on. And I know that she got themed, and today, because girl, I love you, but I'm not at home, so I don't have my crown. But the next one I will. And Max, you're just gonna have to come back on, and you and I are gonna do more stuff together where we'll be themed. So let me just see if I can get Max on for us, and we're gonna start talking to her about her lashing experience. Okay, I think she's popping on now. I left for Jessica. Max, to the max. Let's go. Woo! Look at the crowd!
How cute, right?
Oh my gosh.
It's not as pretty as yours, but it's close.
I think this is gorgeous, and I think
Thank you. The ears.
you're giving right now. This is so flipping cute.
Isn't it great? I'm so excited. So excited.
Max, thank you for joining us.
Of course.
So, for us, right, what I want to talk about with you is we're going to start from the beginning. I want everyone to know a little bit more about who you are and your lashing journey. So let's just start talking with how long have you been lashing?
This year in November 6th is actually going to be my 5 years. I've been lashing for 5 years. I've been in the beauty industry for a little over, like 13 years now. That's so strange. That's so crazy. Um, I started off honestly wanting to do makeup. So when I was doing makeup, lashes were always my favorite part. And not gonna lie, I got into lashing because I saw a video on Instagram, and I was like, my ADHD hit, and I was like, I have to learn that. I was like, as soon as they pinched the fan, I was like, I need to try that.
You were like, ooh.
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, my turn.
I could tell you did something with makeup, because like honestly, girl, I'm like, when you come in October, I'm gonna be like, Max, it's time to let's do makeup. Like,
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
I will try. Oh my gosh. I have no patience for it anymore. It's so strange.
Wait,
But I love it. I love the theme this year, obviously. So it's
so
great.
we're gonna go all out for the theme. And those of you who are joining us who don't know the theme, so this year the theme is Lash Quest: Rise of the Lash Artist. It is focusing 100% on the lash artist, and we are trying to create a magical, whimsical experience for you guys.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, Max already is giving you kind of a hint. If you'd like to dress up, you can. I crowns. We will have some themes. We just have so many cool things. Like
I'm excited. Oh my gosh.
so many.
Especially for the Bridgerton slumber party. I'm excited for that one too. A lot of people are. So
Yeah. So for you guys who don't know, so the first night is our karaoke party, and that is our Flower Power garden karaoke sponsored by Lashbox LA. And Lashbox LA always throws the most amazing parties, and it's going to be karaoke and talent show, which is going to be really cool.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. like if you sing, come sing. If you can do like water cups, like whatever you're thinking.
The water cups. If you can hit the Macarena or something. Something.
Yeah, just do something. And then the second night is our Lashy Awards, which Lashy Award submissions are going to be coming out soon. So that's for everyone to know. I really encourage you guys to apply, and don't be scared to apply. The Lashy Awards has a huge red carpet experience, which this year shows even a little better because Christina's going to do some things. I hope so. I'm trying to make a production of everything. So
I can't wait to see it.
I'm excited. I don't want to push it out too much, because what if I fail? But
still, oh my gosh,
we're doing it. So we have our LashCon red carpet, which is going to be so cool. And one of the things Tess said to me, which is so funny, Max, she was like, I want every girl to feel like they're a celebrity. I want everyone to feel like they are. So
it really felt like that last year too. Like that was my first like red carpet-esque experience. So it was so fun.
So if I have photographers there like trying to snap pictures, you think it's going to be intimidating for lash artists, or you think that we're going to eat that up?
Honestly, It wasn't, no, I don't think it's gonna be intimidating at all. It's a moment for everybody to feel special because I feel like everyone forgets about that. And I love that LashCon this year especially is focused around the lash artists. So it's a chance for them to feel special. So don't be shy if anyone is watching this and you're definitely shy. I was so shy when I tell you, on the way to the Lashy Awards, I could feel my heart racing so much. I checked my heart and I'm like, oh, it's kind of high. But you get there and it was magical in itself. You feel special in a room of people that like love the same thing that you do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's something really beautiful about that. And thank you for sharing it. There's something beautiful, Bora, about being with people who are from all different walks of life,
Hmm.
who have levels of experience, who are separated maybe by race or socioeconomic background, who come together for the love of lashes, or for the love of the service, or for the love of the career, or for the love of this like wild, crazy community. And it is really special. So that night we'll have our Lashy Awards, the red carpet. And then the next night is our Royal Enchanted Gala, which I'm sure you're gonna just go crazy for. I mean, come on.
I'm
Um,
so I don't know. Did I send you or Francesca the dress? I sent somebody the dress and I was like, this is it. This is the one.
you need to come. Honestly, I want Francesca to reach out to you. You need to come work with us on creating some mood boards for costumes. This is
Yes,
what
of
I think.
course. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm doing a curvy plus size guide, so I would love for you to come help me with that. That'd be cute.
I like that.
Um,
Yes.
but like we're gonna do a bunch of different guides, obviously, but I'm very excited for the themes because this party will be an indoor outdoor party. So it's gonna be a royal enchanted evening. It's gonna be so much fun. And then what you were talking about, the last night, it's our Bridgerton themed pajama party. So it's Lashington.
Mhm.
Lashington PJ party, which I can't wait for.
Oh,
And it's just, I think it's going to be a magical weekend. There's a lot of really cool seminars as well. We have a celebrity brow artist coming. We have, like, when I say celebrity, he does like the brows of like Cardi B and Lizzo. So
oh
like
my gosh.
he's an
Okay.
amazing brow artist. We're talking about waxing as well. So it's not just lashes. We're doing a bunch of different things. I just hope everyone comes and has a great time. But Max, last year was your first LashCon,
Yes, it was my first year.
right? And you came all the way from Hawaii. So tell me, why did you decide to come to LashCon?
Well, okay. I feel like some of my Hawaii girls are on here watching too, but the Lash community here is very big, but also very small. They're very shy here. So I didn't have the support system that everyone else in the mainland did. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try and go to LashCon. And I enjoyed it so much. Like I really went there with the mentality of going to Disneyland. But I ended up I wanted to stay at LashCon. And I remember the last day I ended up crying, going back to the hotel because I'm like, I had so much fun.
I love
um, I just like that there was a community everywhere I looked and everyone was so nice. And I was more scared of that because there are some artists that you meet where they feel standoffish, but the moment that you start talking to them, you start opening up and being yourself, it just opens a whole new world. So
yeah.
I love that LashCon did that for me.
Yeah. I think sometimes people forget that lash artists they see that are celebrity influencers are just
Yeah.
regular business owners who are good at
Yes.
content, right? Like,
Yes.
it's,
I, for
right?
instance, Beauty Gal Val, I hope she's watching her. She's gonna watch this one day. I was so scared to go up to her and talk to her, but I literally like stopped her midway and I'm like, I just want to tell you I love you. And I think you're amazing. And we started talking story about a lot of stuff. So they're regular people,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. I love. So, how was it like for you going alone, like for the first time? What was your impression as a solo lash artist coming alone for the first time?
Honestly, it
I,
was scary the first day. It
now,
was
you
scary
could be honest, girl. Tell me honestly. Like, it's this is a
okay.
good fact. Okay, you could be honest.
I was really, really intimidated the first day. I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
Uh,
But you just start to think, especially there's a lot of people that I know that are gonna go by themselves.
yeah.
Don't be afraid. Seriously, don't be afraid. I still haven't met Paul and Tuss in person yet, but I'm excited to do so because I was just shy the first time. But truly, you go up to anybody that you talk to, you could start a conversation about anything like, hey, I love your dress. That's so cute. Oh my God, you're from here? That's so cool. Like let's meet up. Let's do this. You really just gotta
People knew
feel
who you were.
open.
People knew who you were. So
I did not realize that.
people knew who you were. I think people forget it's such a small community, you know, like
Yeah.
out there before you even get there. People will remember your work, they'll know your name, they'll know your
Yes.
face. And they're like,
It almost felt like a weird family reunion in a way because there were some people that I met online and I got to meet them in person. I'm like, oh my God, sister.
yeah. So what was the thing that helped you get going like over that feeling of, I mean, let's honest, it's uncomfortable, right? It's uncomfortable to go.
Yeah.
So did you go to the solo party? Did you like meet people there? Because we do
I
create like that special place, right?
hmm I actually didn't go to the solo party. I was more nervous about that, but I wanted to go to the karaoke for sure. So
Mhm.
I kept going back and forth. I had some friends that were from Maui, that were gonna be there, and they were like, "Oh, we're gonna meet you there." But I ended up not finding them, and I ended up making friends in line, like just standing there waiting to go in. And it was so much like a fashion show in a way that we were like, "Oh, 10 out of 10," and we were me and the girl behind me, we were vibing so much on like seeing people's outfits and trading Instagrams. So I think what really helped me come out of my shell was just realizing we're all here for the same reason. We're all here for the love of what we do. And it made it so much easier to open up to people.
Yeah.
I just realized that my sound machine is
No,
on. Hold on.
it's good. It's all good. I love that you have your sound machine on. It's good for your brain. It's good. Um, so when we talk about the world of lashes, because obviously that's one of the things you're saying is that you go there maybe a little bit insecure about like going alone, and then you realize like people actually can be very friendly, and you'll find your tribe. By the end of the weekend, you're like, oh my God, this was fun. Partly
Mhm.
because people are sharing the same stuff, like you have the same passion for something. Was there a particular like seminar or workshop that really was like from a business standpoint or from a technique standpoint that stood out to you?
Yes, it was actually from the Lightheart one, the very first day. I think it was the Ultimate Fanning one.
Maddie. Yeah.
And oh, there was another one. It was with PLA. Oh, I can't remember. But I felt more at home in those spaces because it was things that like I did know, but I didn't know at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was nice learning all together, you know?
Yeah. Or like
So,
reaffirming what you did know already, right? You're like, oh, that's
right,
what you do, right? And
right,
you're like, oh, okay,
right.
yeah, yeah. So I love that you mentioned the PLA room because PLA has their PLA Hero room where they
Yes.
host a lot of their creators, people like Tress Larson and Denny Diva. They have an incredible group of people that come through for PLA. Ashley Gonzalez, like there are a bunch of really talented individuals who share different things that are going on as well.
Mhm.
I love Jody saying, Max, tell the girls to bring a fan to all the parties. Your fans
Yeah.
will. That's hilarious.
I was that girl walking around with 3 fans. I was like, "Oh, do you need a fan? I have the extra one."
I love it. You're like, I'm planning it
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. I got you, girl. Do you need a fan? You look hot. Let me just fan you real quick.
I love it. I love it. So one of the things that you enjoyed was being able to learn with a bunch of people that are on the same journey as you. Like
Yeah.
it was that refreshing, like to be around like your.
So refreshing. I couldn't wait to get home.
Yeah.
I was texting my clients like throughout the whole LashCon, like, hey, I just learned something new today. I can't wait to try it on you when I get
Yeah.
home. It's so strange because I think I've mentioned this in a video before where actually right before LashCon I had a post scheduled that I was gonna retire because I felt uninspired by like the community that I have here. I was gonna retire my lashing career, thinking that like LashCon wasn't gonna benefit me, but it benefited me so much. Like it opened so many doors. Like meeting Jody, meeting Kathy from LashCo, meeting everybody that I've looked up to for years, or like meeting people that I wouldn't think was gonna be my sister along the way. So that retirement post never got posted.
He's like, I'm not retiring. I'm
Yeah,
coming
I was like, oh,
back.
I just kidding. I just need to remind myself.
It's funny you say that, and thank you again for sharing because that is something we hear a lot, right? Like I came to LashCon and I was about to quit, or I was at the end
Mm,
of my rope with business, or like this was the last money I never thought I should spend,
right,
and like and they go
right. And
back, and it's like, tell me how you felt.
about, sorry, it cut
Tell,
off a
tell
little
me,
bit.
yeah, sorry. Tell me how you felt like when you came home. You were like, was this worth it, right? Like, was this a worth it experience for you?
So worth it. So worth it. I think like almost maybe like a couple days after you guys posted the pre-sale for it, oh, I bought it immediately. I bought it immediately. I was walking through Disney because my mom came with me, so we were walking through Disney, and then I saw the email, and I'm like, "Oh, I gotta get it! I have to get it now."
I'm going.
But coming home, oh my gosh, a whole new person. I got to work on so many things about like courses and meeting up with new people, and it really ignited something in me afterwards. So I
Yeah,
look forward to it all the time now. What the
I,
heck?
I love to hear it. I love to. I just know that we don't take that for granted. We take it really seriously. It's why our theme this year is all about the lash artist, because we saw people being like, "Oh, I'm just a lash artist," and we're like, "What do you mean?
There's nothing
That's
wrong with that.
that's
There's
just
nothing wrong with
art.
that.
Yeah, it's art." So,
Like, we wouldn't be here if you weren't the lash artist.
well, the brands wouldn't survive without the
Oh
lash.
yeah.
Like the events, the educators.
Mhm.
If everyone was an educator and everyone was a brand, like what would be this situation, right? Like
Right,
we need artists. Like that's what it's all
right.
about.
It's
So
funny. I had a girl here reach out to me thinking like, because she wanted to go to LashCon too, and I told her, yeah, do it. But she's like, oh, do I have to be an educator? Do I have to be this person? No, you don't. You don't. I didn't know anybody going there, so you don't.
now,
You just have to come as you
yeah,
are.
yeah. And I think that's something that's cool too, right? Because you could start off and be like, I've only been in it for 6 months, but I want to make sure that I have the most sustainable future. So if I come to
Right,
LashCon road, right? Like you're gonna get
right.
the for everyone else. Be like, all right, now I know exactly what I want to do, and I know the people I want to connect with, and these people have been
Hmm.
doing. They're the OGs in the game. I'm gonna follow along with what they're doing, and it changes things for you, right? You feel like you said, reignited, and like maybe a little
Yeah.
bit less scared.
And
When
there's truly a class. There's a class for everybody, like a class or a seminar for everybody. If you don't connect with, like, maybe you want to learn how to do more wispy sets. I know Danny was doing Lash by Danny was doing a seminar in the trade
Mhm.
room, right?
Mhm.
And then if you wanted to do more something more natural, White Flamingo was also doing one in another room. So there's
Mhm.
so many different things, and I also love that this year is going to be ADHD friendly. Yes, absolutely, yes. I
we're,
love that.
we're trying. So it is a conference, so we can't be fully ADHD, but we can be ADHD friendly. And
Mhm,
what that
mhm.
means is, for example, we're gonna have a room on the second floor where a lot of those breakout rooms were. There's gonna
Oh
be a
yeah.
special room there that's going to be decorated by my sister Francesca, who's on the chat, and she has like salt lamps and like there's gonna be vibey music. It's gonna be like a relaxed place just to like chill and like have soft blankets and just kind of like if you need to
Right.
decompress and to refocus, it's gonna be kind of like your sensory zone just to relax. And we will have some stuff because we're trying to make the agenda into kind of look like a scroll or like a Zelda map. And so you'll be able to see
Uh,
on the map like which ones are going to be more ADHD friendly and which ones might be a little bit more challenging. So we're trying. Plus, there will be time for shopping where there will be no other courses happening.
mm.
So we have more time for you just to come and hang out. I love it. My cousin's so beautiful. Your family's all proud of you. They're like, look at her, she's so pretty.
Oh my
You
gosh.
are though. You're gorgeous. I can't
Jeez.
have a full costume. Like this is gonna be so much fun. Okay, so talk to me about your favorite style of lashing. Like I feel like you're like I see
Ooh.
you doing volume, but talk to me about what you do. Like what do you love?
Ooh, that's so hard. I really, really love wispies.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
love my wispy girlies. Anything that's like very spiky, almost. I've been dabbing a lot more and trying to perfect my anime sets. So anything that involves with like textured sets, I love it. I love it. And I am stoked for the classes because I can learn so much more now.
I love. What's one thing that motivates you as a lash artist?
One thing that motivates me as a lash artist is my family for sure. Definitely my husband. We came from the boonies. We came from ground up, and we always think about it. We're like, when I came back from LashCon, we laid in bed and he was like, "Isn't it crazy that lashes brought you there? Like lashes brought you to something to open up more doors for you." And yeah. I think what motivates me too is that I want to be able to expand more for my family.
Yeah. Was there
Yeah.
a that shift for you as a lash business owner that really changed the game for you?
From LashCon?
Just in general, like this doesn't have to be about LashCon. It could be at LashCon, but more just like this is about you, Max. Like this is about a spotlight on you sharing your love of lashes, your journey, who you are. Like, was there a moment as a lash artist you're like, this was a pivotal thing that helped change the way that I viewed my business?
Hmm. Yes. There are so many different ways, but like I think the this is gonna sound so I don't want to sound too cocky, but the first time that my books ever got booked out, and I was booked out for months, for like two
Yeah.
months, that really changed me, and I was like, oh, I can actually make it. I can do that. And I think that was the pivotal moment for me, and seeing that like, okay, there's so much more to this than just the money. A lot of people think that you get into it because of the money, but like really though, I got into it because I love it. I love the nitpicking, and I love the art of it. I love the community. So yeah.
Like, you like the relationships you build with your
Oh,
clients?
absolutely. I think I have some of my friends on here watching too, but like I think I've grown so much more of a connection with my clients that they become
Yeah.
friends. Like I will see them out and about and I'm like, okay, you want to hang out? Like let's go do this.
I love that,
I love the relationship.
right?
Yeah.
The relationships are a huge part of this. And I think actually the lash artists who make relationships with their clients tend to be more successful, right?
Yeah, and it's
Uh,
so much more lasting for your business because those clients that are going to stick with you, that are loyal to you, they're going to be the ones to advertise for you. The word of mouth will spread from them. So
yeah.
shout out to the
Yeah.
girlies for real.
If there's one thing that you would give as a piece of advice to a lash artist who's just starting in the game right now, what would that be? Like one piece of really important, like, I wish I would have known this back in the day when I started.
Hmm. Don't rush. Don't rush any of the process. If you are taking 3 hours long on your set, you're taking 3 hours long on your set. That means that you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Don't think that like if you take the 1 day class or the 2 day class, yeah, you can learn a lot from it, but you don't have to be the best right off the bat. Oh Lord, let me tell you, when my sets in the beginning, they were bad. They were bad. So it's more of like just focusing on your timing. It's your chance to see that if someone's chapter 54 is not your chapter 1. You know what I mean?
Preach, preach,
Hmm.
preach. Was there a moment for you as a lash artist where you were like, okay, this is, I'm good at the technique, but now I really feel like I'm struggling with the business side and I really need to work on that? Like, what did you do for yourself when it came to the business side to help you to be able to be fully booked as a lash artist?
Oh, I was taking classes. Classes as in like Academy of YouTube. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
um
girl.
I was everyone gets freaked out around tax season. And that my first tax season was a couple years ago, and I
Academy of YouTube. I'm
my
gonna use
Academy
that.
of YouTube, thank you very much.
LashCon on the Academy of YouTube. I'm
Yeah.
honestly like, oh god. Okay, continue. Okay.
But yeah, I realized like, okay, my business is picking up. I gotta take card transactions, and then I didn't know how to like navigate that towards taxes or how to do anything. So the jump drive for me was obviously going to YouTube, seeing like, okay, how do I actually organize this really well? And there was a seminar, I think from LashCon last year. I don't remember if I attended that one or not, but I remember watching a playback of it on how to do bookkeeping easier. So that was fun.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people don't know too, is that LashCon, when you're a LashCon ticket holder, you get access to a lot of the recordings. So if you can't make them in person, you can watch them later, which is
Yeah.
amazing. What, when you think now, like you're coming back to LashCon this year, obviously I know you're excited for the parties. I know you're excited to see your friends. And I know that to some extent you've already shared, like part of it reignites you. So as a business owner, when there are slumps, because it happens, right? There's like this roller coaster of entrepreneurship
Hmm.
that you can look forward to this and you're like, okay, I'm excited. It's going to happen. Like I get that. It's like getting a like heart pop, like you're getting that
Yeah.
injection. Going to help with that. But is there something now when you're looking at LashCon, like what is the purpose of it for you? Like what is it going to do for you as a lash artist in your career?
Oh man. It's gonna be like a refresher for me every single time I go now. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
refresher, something for me to like learn completely new things that's gonna benefit me, not only me, but also my clients and stuff, because I'm mostly doing this for them. I want to be able to make sure that they get 110% of me, and I know that I will find that 100%, 110% of me at LashCon.
Mm-hmm. A little extra sparkle. I'm gonna find it at LashCon.
Yeah, we gotta put a little sprinkle of sparkle or
A little
something.
sparkle, sparkle. I just think that you're incredible, and thank you for reaching out to us, because this is one of those things where I love your candidness. I love your artistry. I love the way you tell stories. I think that you're authentically you, which I hope we can see more people just leaning into being authentically themselves. So
Mm.
thank you for that. Thank you for being the person that you are in our community. It's really so special. So please
That's
keep
so
doing it.
sweet.
We're gonna have some fun this October. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
Um, what are some things that you want? Because I know you were like, Christina, I want to share. I want to talk about my experience. So, what are some things you wanted to share that I didn't ask you about?
Oh man. I feel like I've mentioned everything already. Um, be yourself. I'm mostly on here, obviously. Like, look at this getup. You can be yourself wherever you want.
Yeah,
And being yourself is going to take you to places that you will never ever think. Like
yeah.
the when I tell you that LashCon opened doors for me, the connections I make with other people, other brands, and other lash artists who are like-minded like me, and that's all just from me being myself. So come as you are, and come. You don't even have to be confident. We'll come up to you. I'll come up to you. Me and Christina will come to you and hug you.
I'll give you a hug. I'm a free
Yeah,
hugger. I'll give you all the hug.
not
I
a
think
hooker.
well, we should. I know, right? For anybody who doesn't know this, this is a funny thing. So I was at we're gonna use this. Paul will never get to live down. Is that I was speaking on stage with him, and I said, "Every guys, I'm a hugger. Come and hug me." And he's like, "Did she just say she's a hooker?" And I was like, "No, I said I'm a hugger." Thanks, Paul. Okay. So, but seriously, Max, I feel like you should be part of like the welcoming committee with me. Like you'd be perfect to like welcome people in and give people hugs and
Oh
stuff.
my
For Jessica, I know on here, so like reach out to Max, be like, hey, how can we have her be involved more? Um, I just think like ultimately this is what this series is about, right? So if you're on here and you're like, I want to be featured, I want to tell my story, I want to share my experience from LashCon, I want to talk about my
Mhm.
artistry, please reach out to us. Again, we are spotlighting artists every Monday from now until LashCon. And it again, you can be just brand new or you could be an OG in the game.
Mhm.
Just anyone who
Just
wants to share their story.
come as you are, for
I mean,
real. You are not going to regret it. I was so skeptical at first, but really, oh, it helped so much.
I'm
It
so
really
glad.
did.
I think it's cool, right? When you go into, oh my God, I love this. LashCon Lays. Shut up. Say less. Jessica, add it to the
Yes,
list.
I will try to work on that.
This is like for Francesca, add it to the list. I'm literally like, if you guys notice, everyone now is going to start being like, where's Francesca? Add it to the list.
I know, yeah, they're gonna add Francesca right now. Like,
Like,
did you get that?
did you get it? Francesca's going to be like, oh guys, the list.
Oh my
But
gosh, Lays.
it would have to be so cool. But Max, I think Francesca said, can they be fake? LOL. I
Yes,
think, right?
I'll
Um,
find. I'll find some. I'll find some.
She's like, talk to Francesca. You two can connect. Um, she's my awesome tech. Love her. Oh, your girls are coming through. So this is again, just like big picture. LashCon is the biggest lash conference in the world. We bring people from all over the world together to talk about lashing techniques, business, mindset, create hope for the next generation, and create sustainable businesses for lash artists everywhere. And we wanted to feature you because of your exceptional work and because of your heart for the community. So thank you for being a part of this series with us.
Thank you
And
for having me. Oh my gosh. It was such an honor, for real. I was talking about it all week. I was like, I'm gonna be on live. Like, forget my birthday. Forget that. I'm gonna be live with Lash God.
it's like,
Happy birthday, Max. Oh no, I'm gonna be live with LashCon, excuse
you're like,
me.
excuse me. Not only going to be live with LashCon, but you'll be on our grid, and we're also going to be taking clips of this and putting on TikTok and on YouTube. And we're going to be doing more work with all of our featured speakers. But okay, what is like? I want you to think about if you were going to give a one piece of advice, like this is your heart to the lash world, as just something you want to say, and it doesn't have to be to future lash artists. It could just be like to your community, to your people. What is something? And I know all y'all have it because all you all tell me you're like, the lash world needs this. Lash artists should be doing that, and everyone's afraid to say it. So, what is one thing that's on your heart that you wish that other people in this community would know or would do more of? What's just on your mind that you're like, man, I just wish we had more of this, right? Tell me what it is. Let's leave us with something
Hmm.
inspiring.
I'm actually a left-handed lash
Oh,
artist, and I kind of want more things to like. I don't know if that's the right one,
hey,
or
I don't mind that. You want left-handed stuff? That's a good thing to know.
yes. I think because when I first started lashing, the pillows and stuff, when it was the pillows that I would use, it was all right-handed stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can't really use that. I know I could flip it, but like the drawer and stuff. So
Yeah,
more left-handed stuff, more technique wise, I want to see more doing your own style, doing your own thing. Yes, incorporate eye shapes and face shapes and everything, but creating your own signature, you know.
yeah,
Um that's something that I would want to see more of. I would love to see more inclusivity with plus size girlies, of course.
working on.
Which I'm stoked. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see the merch. The merch is going to be
We're
so
working.
pretty.
We're working on it. In fact, I know we got some people in here. Like Jody's in the chat. So Jody, we're talking about you.
Miss
Um,
Jody, I'm gonna need those custom tweezers too, girl.
so I think that is definitely something like plus size presentation representation. I think
Yeah.
making things just again, we accept all different people from all different parts of your journey, wherever that may be. And in the beauty industry, a lot of the times that isn't how you feel, right? You don't
Hmm.
feel like you show up as yourself, whether that's like super skinny, super plus, whatever, doesn't matter. Like there just seems to feel like there's always something that you're just not enough, right?
Yeah.
Um, and LashCon is one of those places we really hope and encourage everyone come and feels like they are enough. And if you feel at any point when you were at LashCon awkward, uncomfortable, someone made you feel bad, you come find me. You come
You
find
come find
Max.
me
Come
too.
find, yeah, come find us.
There's
We'll be
just
okay.
yeah, girl, we'll be your hype
Yeah.
girl. I mean, I felt that though. I felt that at LashCon in the beginning. But then again, I realized like, oh, we're all here for the same reason. Let me
Yeah.
go. Let me put
Mic.
something out there.
Give me the mic, right? I hope you're gonna. I really hope that you have considered going to open mic because that's. I mean, I think you have something you should. I would love for you to talk about custom sets, maybe. Like that could be a cool thing. Um, and for those of you guys who don't know, open mic is our. It's a free kind of zone. It's going to be about an hour, 2 hours, where people can come up. They have 5 minutes to just share their heart, whatever they want to talk about. And we're picking two speakers from open mic to be featured speakers for next year's LashCon. And we're going to help develop that talent over the year. So from when you win, we'll announce it at LashCon in October, and then we will work with you for the next year to help you become the best speaker, then the next best star in the lash world. That's what Jessica said. It's our star search, our open mic star search.
I will
Do it.
consider that. But yeah, this is the biggest stage, you guys. If you guys are really, really considering it, do it. Do the open mic.
Do it. Come on, do it. I was just gonna mention also including speaker chairs. Yeah, that was one of the things we realized too, that like for people who want to come on stage or who want to speak or want to do stuff, sometimes like the chairs may not be like to size, like for plus size girls, and then we kind of feel
Mhm.
uncomfortable and we're people don't realize we're thinking about that kind of stuff. Um,
Yeah, I'm
the
thinking light as
chair,
a feather if I'm sitting on it. Like, let me just float here real quick.
you're like, please don't break, please
Yeah,
don't break.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't look too closely. I know I'm sweating. I'm trying to hold myself up. Hold
Yes,
on, hold on.
exactly. Well, this year we're working on that. Like I'm gonna make sure that all of the stuff is plus size approved by Christina. So
Period.
we make sure those things are good. Let's see. I started prep and practicing because I got made stage fright.
That's
Listen, if you
so good.
if anyone wants to be part of Star Search, we're also doing a couple of free sessions before LashCon. Francesca, don't girl, I did that too. I stood up during my talk for 2 hours because I was afraid to sit. Don't worry, I'm
She
working
said,
on a chair.
I'll just stand at this
Yeah,
point. I would too. Like, no, I'm fine.
we're no. That's what I said too, but we're working on it. I'm gonna have chairs for us, so don't worry.
Perfect.
But if you guys want to be part of Star Search and you're nervous, you have some anxiety around kind of public speaking, or that is, Francesca, do you remember when we had our first session? Because I'm going to be hosting a couple of free sessions for girls to come online and talk with me to work through their ideas and kind of like get through whatever stage fright before they even get to LashCon. Because we don't want people to be afraid to speak. We want you to use your voice. This is literally about finding the next generation of talent in the lash industry. And we
I'm gonna
encourage
need to. I'm gonna need to attend that as well.
girl. Just and
Definitely.
we're on the other side of this. So reach out to us at any point, okay? Like we haven't scheduled them just yet, just because so probably one in June. So we'll probably have one next month to get us started. But
Okay.
these are for us to work with you on feeling confident to share your story. You've been in the game for 5 years, Max. Like you have something to share, right? So this is your moment just to come and be amongst your people. And, it's like drop the mic, 5 minutes. I'll make, like here, right? Like this is the moment.
Right.
So if any of you are watching this and you kind of are on the fence, please don't let your fear of not knowing anybody or feeling like you're not good enough or you're not advanced enough to come to LashCon. LashCon is for everybody at every stage of the journey. Okay. And we still have our payment plans going right now. So we still have the
Yes.
opportunity
Payment
affordable.
plans help you guys. It helps a lot.
They really, the payment plan right now for the general admissions ticket, which by the way,
hmm
I hear some people, Max, and they're like, oh, only go if you can go VIP. I think the general admissions,
No.
like,
Yeah, I went as general last year and I thought the swipe bag was perfect for me. And
yeah,
there was a spot at LashCon where you could do tradesies if you
yeah,
wanted to. So
yeah,
a lot of people will go there and trade a lot of their stuff too from their grab bag.
yeah,
You could also do that as well.
yeah,
Go as a VIP, go as a general, doesn't matter.
yeah,
You're gonna be there and you're gonna have so much fun.
yeah. If you go as a general right now and you do the 12-month payment plan, it's like $54 a month.
Right.
So, like, this is just one of those things to do. Jody said LashCon ticket is cheaper than one training class and you get a ton of
Yes.
education. Absolutely true. So you get
That is so
access
true.
to so many different trainers, so many different brands, and they all
hmm
come to you, right? You're in a place where you can all connect.
hmm
Jasmine said payment plans and roommate group saved me, which is true. We also have a roommate
hmm
exchange where you can connect with the people roomies. The hotel has just been
It's
renovated.
funny.
It's beautiful.
I was just looking at their website earlier and I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, this is actually nicer now.
Oh yeah,
It's so
it's
bougie.
oh yeah, it's bougie too. No, it's really nice. I told my sister that because I was just there for a conference and I was like, Francesca, the rooms are really different now. Like,
No
of
way. It was all the rooms? That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, the rooms have been renovated. The like open space, like bar area has been renovated. I'm trying to find a place where we can make it as like our pub, like where we come after the long day for
Yeah,
like grog.
yeah.
For me,
Milk and cookies.
milk and
Milk
cookies.
and cookies.
I'm working on milk and cookies in the
We
evening.
have to do milk and cookies.
I gotta figure. I'm like, I'm gonna pay for myself. I'm gonna sponsor milk and cookies for 1,000
It's
people.
just
Come on,
me and
guys.
you. It's just me and you that show up. Like,
Like, it's you and
did no one
I.
get the
We're
memo?
like, hey guys, what's a milk
Yeah,
and cookies? Come on.
it's just
No, it'll be
us.
she'll be. We'll just all of the girlies will be there in the evening doing milk and cookies. It's fine. Anyone at a party hardy like around 1 a.m. Come get me for milk and cookies. We'll be fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'll be with Christina too.
we'll be where we at. Okay, Max, you're incredible. Thank you again for coming on. I don't want to keep you. I know it's like the middle of your work day,
No,
so you're in Hawaii. Um,
you're fine.
here's the deal. You are an incredible part of the LashCon story. Every lash artist who comes to be a part of LashCon is part of the fabric of this community. We are now close to like 6,500 lash artists and counting in our community. And these are the best of the best. And I say that with humility because I know there are a lot of lash artists who still don't know about LashCon. But the people who show up to LashCon are the people who, in most cases, will end up being the most sustainable, the most creative, the most talented, the ones that will be future leaders of tomorrow. We see you and we're like, okay, this is the next generation. So being a part of your story is an honor for us. And thank you for coming and being a part of ours. We really, really do appreciate it. Thank you for giving us a shot.
Don't
Um,
make me cry on a Monday. Oh my gosh, that was so sweet. No, you guys truly, really, really, I'm telling you, when I don't know how to thank LashCon enough. Like, it really ignited my passion for lashing and opened so many doors. Like, I'm gonna go back to this one more time, but you guys really don't have to know anybody. Okay, I came alone.
yeah.
My mom dropped me off to the hotel and said deuce. Okay, I was able to go there by myself. She said, okay, bye. Text me in 2 hours. Like, okay.
Like I flew here and you just dropping me off. Like
Yes.
I came from low. Like
I came from a
yeah,
rock. But like that can only speak volumes to anyone that's like thinking that they don't want to go and they're scared. I came from a rock in the middle of the ocean. And for me to have all of these doors open from one conference, insane. I'm gonna cry.
no, don't
No.
cry. I love you. Don't cry. or cry, whatever you need. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Just whatever you need. I'm making it fine. Thank you so much, Max, for coming on. I'm excited to do more stuff with you and see you in October. But I have a feeling Francesca's going to reach out to be like, "Hey, Max, you want to help? Want to hang out? Let's do stuff."
Yes, absolutely.
It's going to be like Christina be like, "Want to build a snowman?"
You're just gonna come on the side.
Hello.
Hello, do you want to build a snowman? Sure.
You
With a milk and cookie.
Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you all for popping in to our Monday Lash Artist Spotlight series. We will see you next week for another spotlight. And again, if you want to be featured, please DM us, reach out. And I next week promise we'll have my crown on as well.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing the crown. Thank you for bringing. I actually love it. I think it's gorgeous, and it gives you like this is.
I really want yours though, because I love the intricacy. This one, it looks good from afar, but I like yours better.
The purple one. It's the same link. It was just it's the same link.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably have like 3 or 4 of them, honestly, because they're like
Perfect.
$20. I feel like every day I'm gonna have a different. I'm gonna try. We're gonna see. Maybe
it's gonna be me with the ears. I've been getting like there's like cuffs for these ears, so you can put like little studs on them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I can't wait. Like long flowy dresses.
Yes.
Like
yep. This is my moment to shine.
We are the lash artists. We are the community. I love it. I love it. It's going to be an amazing time. Lash Quest Rise of Lash Artist is coming at you October 11th to the 13th. It's going to be so much fun. Yeah, just come be a part of the amazing experience. If you have questions, let us know. Max, thank you so much.
Love you. Thank you so much for having me.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.